can't believe Trump's actually going to win this thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so pissed off. God damn.
You weirdos can hide in the future. You can't lie to your kids. You can't.
Libra tears. This is my very first time. I'm seeing the tears everywhere on social media. Even people I didn't expect to see, oh, they are in tears. The mainstream media is doing the same thing, extremely concerning. They never saw this coming. This is a win that you can't even argue, a blowout. When I look at how CNN took time to even say Trump is a winner, MSNBC, the same thing, it clearly tells me they didn't prepare for it.
I think this is a big, huge part of the story that it's hard to even digest fully at this moment. But you have Elon Musk, who owns Twitter, X, whatever we're calling it these days, X, who is a disinformation propagandist and now has could potentially have a direct line to the Oval Office.
We have this very funky and terrible system called the Electoral College, which decides elections in a way that's totally different than every other election in the United States decided and the way that anything's decided anywhere else in the world. We should scrap it.
These Democratic leaders are simpletons. They're servants of the donor class. So they go in there like, oh, donor, give me money, please. And I made an ad. I'm Kamala Harris. I'm full of joy. Okay, well, what did that get you? And they say, oh, Jake, you're too angry. Too angry? What? You think, does Donald Trump look like he's kind? Does he look like he's in a good mood? I mean, no, people want some sort of reaction from their politicians. They want them to represent them, to fight for them. But that has never occurred to a Democrat outside of Bernie Sanders, and probably we never will. So look, I have no interest in listening to a single Democratic politician ever again.
To be truthful, God is with Elon Musk. Just imagine what these people could do to him if Trump didn't win. Look at how they are trying after this, calling his name. This is not the only clip. I think I will do subsequent videos where you will see how they are trying calling Elon Musk. Oh, this one said Elon Musk distributed 1 million in Pennsylvania buying vote. Or after that, I'm no more buying your Tesla. I'm quitting X. That is what I've seen with a lot of these people. Elon Musk did what he could, and the result came out positively. I don't get the point. While Democrats are so offended by that, Elon Musk is with Trump. Turning around that Elon Musk was supporting a Democrat or supporting a Democrat, you will not see this kind of meltdown.
All right, I'm about to go to bed. Call it. It's late, so this may be a little rambling. Donald Trump, next president of the United States, barring a huge miracle. He just didn't win. He won for fun. He won the electoral. He won the popular vote. He got more votes than last time he was president. Just a total ringing endorsement for the Republicans and Donald Trump, and an indictment against the Democrats. And that's really this rant. A lot of people are asking, like, how did Trump get more votes than he got last time? Well, here's the answer. Because people like myself, independents or moderates, the Democrats gave us no choice. The Democrats gave us no choice. That was the worst campaign, and their pure arrogance and their moral superiority have driven people away. If you say you're voting for Trump, suddenly you're a Nazi, you're Hitler, you're garbage. Enough. Like, yeah, I'm sure there's racists in the party and racists in the Democratic Party, all right? But millions and millions and millions and millions of people vote for Trump. He won clear, he won decisive. So when you call us that, and when you say that, you're calling the majority of the country racist, Hitlers, Nazis. I don't think you get the words of what that means. You are alienating all this middle ground people by acting like you're better than us, smarter than us, and frankly, insulting our intelligence. Trump's the threat to democracy. That was the entire Democratic campaign. It wasn't about policy because everyone knew we want change. We're not happy with the borders, the Middle East, the economy, inflation. And Kamala consistently said she was no different than Joe Biden, wouldn't do anything different than Joe Biden, last person in the room. Her pitch to the people was Trump is Hitler, Trump is bad, he's a dictator. Again, we're not stupid.
He is right. Nothing but the truth. When you take a look at this, Democrat, I want you to look at this chart, look at it. This isn't because America is filled with deplorables or bitter clincher or garbage. It is because you are totally disconnected from half your own country. You despise them and they know it and they are done. When you look at the whole situation, Democrat thought going after Trump every single day was a winning strategy. They started from lawfare, attack him from one after another. We saw that. They came in with these Hollywood celebrities, musicians to endorse Kamala. We saw that. When you now conclude, like, is it that celebrity endorsements are not working? All these Hollywood celebrities, the endorsement are not working. That's to tell you, people don't listen to these people again. The same mistake they made when Hillary was there, bringing all Beyonce, bringing these people. People don't care about these people. They are not even relevant again. Some just go out there, fill up a stadium to enjoy the concert. Reason, sometimes it end up by some getting annoyed or they start booing because they didn't get that concert. That's the reason they go to certain places. Kamala did that and saw that population showing up into certain places, thought, oh, I've won. Reason, Democrat had confidence, like she's pulling up a lot of people. And we saw what they usually do, go around, pay influencers to advocate, destroy, say ridiculous things about Trump. That strategy didn't work out. How can you spend $1 billion in a campaign like this and you still didn't win? Trump didn't spend that amount. Democrats should learn from this.
I do want to very quickly send a quick message to all the pollsters, the election pollsters. Blow me. I don't ever want to hear, we've corrected for the overcorrection of the voters. You don't know shit.
That it's hard to even digest fully at this moment.
Jon Stewart saw the BS these pollsters put out to deceive a lot of people. When you look at what CNN, MSNBC was putting out every day, Kamala is this is a path to victory. This is how Kamala is going to, at the end of the day, when you watch it every single day, you can have headache. You would think like Trump cannot even see victory. That is how I fared. When you see him being frustrated like this, it's because they gave him that confidence.
NBC News can now project that Donald Trump has won the state of Wisconsin, which means he is the winner of this race and will return to the White House as this country's 47th president. A lot to digest. I understand that personally. After he lost 4 years ago, he refused to accept the outcome and incited a violent insurrection on our nation's capital. He's campaigned while facing criminal indictments related to his efforts to overturn the 2020.
About why. Black voters came through for Kamala Harris. White women voters did not. That is what it appears happened in that state, is that if you can't flip enough white women, and we've talked about this on this set numerous times, is that you have a state where you've got a 6-week abortion or a 12-week abortion. I think theirs might be 12 weeks.
Yep.
But it's a state where women lost their reproductive rights, where there was a very heavy push to get women to focus on not putting in place, re-electing, putting back into the White House the person who was responsible for taking those rights away and restoring them. But that message obviously was not enough to get enough white women to vote for Vice President Harris, a fellow woman. This will be the second opportunity that white women in this country have to change the way that they interact with the patriarchy.
Yes, do you know what I love most? When I see tweets like this, clearly tells me Kamala has been defeated. It's really depressing to see how many people voted for the felon rape who lie constantly. Many Americans feel they are fellow Americans tonight.
Michigan.
You know, it's a state that I think Democrats.
And the old Chris Christie is